Good morning, everyone. It's Mary Agnew with the Sacred Threshold here for our weekly get-together, chat, healing, meditation, and card of the week. So here in Montana today, it is a lovely, cloudy, cool, rainy day. Not at all what the forecast said. So that kind of just brings this up. You guys know I never plan these talks ahead of time. Sometimes I'll have an inkling, and sometimes I have no inkling, and today was a no inkling kind of day, and that's a little bit stressful, like, oh God, am I going to get on and have nothing to say? But as soon as I said that about not what the forecast had planned, that just makes me think of how often does that happen in our lives. I know I have a situation going on right now where it's not what I had planned. It's not what I had planned. And how many of us, gosh, as humans, we want to take that ego mind, that conscious mind, and be like, oh, well, it's going to go this way and this way and this way and this way. And then, the golden box will be at the end and everything's going to be fine. And very rarely does that happen. We have life. And that's what's going on. And, so I just wonder how many of you are also experiencing that. I know it just, when I work with clients during the week and, whether it be an intuitive reading, a shamanic healing, a mediumship reading, they seem to have themes or waves that come in. This week has been about people feeling derailed because things are not going according to plan. And like I said, I'm right there with you guys. So there's always a reason that things are not going according to plan. And, it may be years before, with the benefit of that 2020 hindsight, we can see how it influenced our lives in ways that we would not have chosen. In shamanism, we do a beautiful, beautiful ceremony called a despacho. It is a feast for the gods, and it's both honoring the gods, but it's also where we put in our prayers and our wishes. And there's not a lot of rules around a despacho. There's particular ways that items are added, but the one rule is that when you put your prayer into this prayer bundle, this feast for the gods, that you word it in a way that acknowledges that God, Spirit, the divine, has a bigger plan for us than what we do. So it's not saying a prayer like, man, I interviewed for this job on Friday, and that's the job that I want, and put it into the prayer bundle. It's instead the best job for me and my spiritual growth. You see the difference it gives, us dictating to spirit. Isn't that kind of ridiculous? The divine God, whatever you call that which is greater to us than us, for us to dictate to that higher power, this is the way it's going to be, God, and it's the only way I'm going to accept it. Well, yeah, that's really ridiculous, and it sets us up for being knocked off our little pedestal of I know best. So my mediumship mentor, the great Mavis Patilla, love that woman, she always said, this too shall pass. No matter what your experience might be, it will pass. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. So hold that in your heart if you're going through a period of time where you kind of feel derailed or that the plans are not going according to plan. Because that's one of the things of life, is just the mystery of life and how things will unfold as they should unfold. So with that, let's jump in here and see what the card of the week is looking like for us. Excuse me. So the card is the stress card. when we try to control, this is what we can end up feeling like. We have all these candles in the air that are going to fall and burn us if they hit us. I'm trying to keep them all up here. I'm balancing on a ball, and there's a monkey with a pin that's just ready to pop. Mindful of that, the more we try to control the outcome, that's not exactly right, because with our various talents, we do influence the outcome. If we know that, let's just say a physicist, they understand their skill set and they can put that into action towards a goal. So controlling is, that's not quite the right word, but just be mindful that when we make plans that and rigid plans, there we go, that's it. When we make rigid plans, this is what we're setting ourselves up for. When we make plans of, I'm going to see the good in everyone. I'm going to see the connection between me and the person that I disagree with. We're still connected. Those sorts of things are much more beneficial for us and our progression forward. It takes that muscle of working outside of ego and working with our spiritual self, our soul. That's what it does. The more that we exercise that muscle of, I don't know best, here's kind of generally what I'd like to have happen, but if I get derailed, I'm not going down the stress train. I'm going to accept that I'm just going to go with it, see where this leads us, and this too shall pass. So, I don't know why. This is one thing that kind of has been on my mind since yesterday is let's do a healing meditation today. So, rubbing the palms together, activate those chakras, hands on the heart, lower your eyes, take a deep breath, and start with love. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I want you to, if you would, keeping that love train, I love you, I love you, I love you, allow that to course through your body and find any places of physical pain, emotional pain, psychological pain, and send your love to that spot. And just be quiet for a moment as we bathe that area in love, 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 love. Now, let's call in ancestors. They are so close by today. I feel them so close by. Grandmothers, grandfathers, fathers, brothers, sisters, mothers, children. They are drawing close behind me and close behind you. I want you to feel them place their hand upon your shoulder in support of you. In support of you, and feel their presence and allow them to bring their healing abilities. They are now much more connected with the divine source than we are. We're connected, they're like next level connected. Allow them to come in and be with you. You might even almost feel a hand on your shoulder physically, or certainly with your thoughts. Feel them draw close. Invite them in to heal whatever needs healing in your life at this time, and to heal neighbors, your children, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, to bring that healing and feeling your body soften and soften and soften as you accept You know, that's one of the biggest challenges, is us learning how to receive, not just give, give, give. So I want you to feel as if your arms are spread open wide, your heart is open, and receive. Set that intent that you will receive their loving guidance, their healing, their presence. There you go. And now we're going to call in the guides, your guides, whether you know them or not. Feel a deeper, higher presence stepping into the room, and feel them also joining with your energy, bringing their wisdom, their healing. Don't discount any thoughts that enter your mind at this time. Another deep breath. And let's go big. Let's invite in the stars, the planets, beings of the healing light from all dimensions, all times, all realities, past, present, future. And invite them in with their wisdom to bring healing not just to yourself, but also through you to the world. And opening to that God source energy. You might want to feel it as a beam coming straight down and into your crown and flooding down your body, bringing that divinity, refilling your divine tank, gas tank, so to speak. And now feeling all these different waves of energy, of healing, of love. And another deep breath. And carry this forward with you this week. We don't have to, nor can we, control. We can learn to let go, and let it flow. Another deep breath. Come back to your body. Hands still on your heart. Say thank you to this healing today. The divine healers of the light, the guides, your family members, yourself. Thank you all for showing up today. Feel that difference in your body. Know that you can return to this feeling at any time, laying your hands on your heart. Remind me that I love myself. And rubbing your palms together, come back to this time, this place. Thank you all for joining with me today. And I hope that your day, your week is the opposite of this, that we remember we don't have to carry all of this stress. We don't. When I just reached down to pick up that card as a reminder, this card popped up. So it needs to be addressed to the moment-to-moment card. Which place do you want to live in? Yeah, which place do you want to live in? The moment-to-moment is, you see that face, not looking down, looking up, forward, ahead, not worried, knowing the next step will present itself. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Mary Agnew with the Sacred Threshold. If you ever would like to explore a shamanic healing where it's an hour focused entirely on you, drop me a line here on Facebook, The Sacred Threshold. Go to my website, thesacredthreshold.com, and I will see you guys again soon. Take care. Bye now.